Jerry went into hospital and came out with independent living for 6 weeks, and then it was thought it was a good idea for me to carry on with that, so we had an agency coming in. It didn't work for us, so I cancelled it off, and the social worker said, well, have you thought about having direct payments? And I said no, I hadn't. So she explained to me, so I said, well, it sounds like a good idea. So we moved forward on that score, and I saw an advert in the local church magazine for Venetia, and it all really started from there. So
I've been thinking about it for a couple of years, as you do, and I just thought, well, I will go off and just try and do it myself. So, and then we heard about you, Reese.
Okay.
Came along at just the right time, so I was able to phone up and find out, and getting CVR checked and finding out about HMRC and everything that I needed to do, and insurance. And I mean, I kind of knew that I had to do those, but it was who to get in touch with. So that was very good. Okay, well, Vanessa saw my advert just quite by chance, because she's not in the parish, but a friend of hers gave her the magazine and she saw it, and she rang me up. And I'd already spoken to Carolyn. I'd met with Carolyn before, and we went up there to see them.
We've got Venetia. We started off with Venetia and Carolyn, and that was before things sort of took a worse turn. And we've then took on Amanda. Michelle has just joined us, who's come back to live in Spaxton, and she's very experienced in Lewy body, dementia, care for the elderly, moving and handling. It's all very important. So there's 4 of them at the moment. I'm delighted with the carers. They're all great. They come when they say. They do exactly what they're supposed to do plus more. They always give 110%. So, if you get good carers, then that makes it really worthwhile. My husband benefits from it. He's much more relaxed. So yeah, it's all good.
I can give people what they want in the time that they want it. I'm not always saying, I'm sorry, I've got to go, or I'm sorry, I'm late, or anything like that, because I can place the calls so that I can do them in the amount of time I find comfortable and they find comfortable. And the main benefit for them is that they get a familiar face, and usually reasonably punctual call.
You have them in within reason, the times that you want, the times that suits Jerry, and you're not waiting for someone to come, and they don't come, you phone up and find out why, because they haven't been able to cover your call and all this sort of thing. So there's no stress anymore. You know that they're going to come and they'll cover. If they can't come, someone else comes for them. And she's got an invalid car with a ramp, and so we've been able to take, when he was able to take Jerry down to the hospital to appointments. I mean, that is, that's an added bonus, isn't it? And you don't expect that, but it's been brilliant. They're all local. Carolyn lives about 10 minutes away, if that, and she'll come, bless her, at a drop of a hat. Middle of the night, whenever she's just phoned me, she's absolutely fantastic. We haven't had to do that too often, but sometimes we have. When Jerry first came out of hospital, she had a blow-up bed and slept a few nights to make sure he's settled in all right. I mean, it's amazing, because we don't have any night cover, that she was willing to come round and do that and make sure that, because obviously I'm not well, to make sure that Jerry was okay. So yeah, she does go that extra couple of miles for me. She's really good, and Jerry loves her to bits. In fact, he loves them all. Really, really great. So.
There are other carers around, and we don't have to go through an agency. If I can't do it myself, or if I need to share it, I can phone a friend and see if they can help me. And then straight away we can say either we can or we can't help somebody, and it's not costing any money.
The obviously the security checks and moving and handling and references, that sort of thing, as much as you can. It's more difficult, I think, when they're setting themselves up as sole traders. But yeah, we were very happy, and I think also you go along that gut reaction that you think they're really nice people. They come across as very caring. I go quite a long way on that rather than what's written on a piece of paper. You feel some empathy and they understand what you want, and they just take it very personally. It's very difficult not to find it intrusive to have different people coming in, but they all make you feel as if they're here for the right reasons and very sympathetic to our privacy and Jerry's needs. That's important. He's, very special, and he needs a certain amount of understanding, really, with his disease, that they all take that on board and are very good with him. In fact, excellent. I couldn't speak too highly of them. So that's really good.